Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. My name is Dan Jones, the president of Texas A&M University Commerce, and it is my pleasure on behalf of our students, faculty, staff, and alumni of the Texas A&M University system to welcome each of you to this commencement ceremony. I extend an especially warm welcome to the families and friends of graduates, particularly those of you who have traveled far to attend this important event. The ceremonial mace you see on the platform is a gift from the faculty presented to the university on the occasion of its centennial in 1989. The mace was used in the Middle Ages, first as a weapon, then as a symbol of office. Today, it is used in academic processions to represent the high esteem we attach to our founding values, expressed by Professor Mayo more than a century ago: ceaseless industry, fearless investigation, unfettered thought, and unselfish service to others. I would like to thank Dr. Lavelle Hendricks, President of the Faculty Senate, for carrying the mace. Dr. Hendricks. The earning of a college degree is a significant achievement in the life of an individual. This commencement ceremony is also an important event in the life of the university, representing our commitment to scholarship, academic achievement, and lifelong learning. We are pleased today to confer undergraduate degrees upon 258 students in this ceremony. and a total of 1,104 throughout the day in 3 ceremonies. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Crescencio Davila, Student Regent for the Texas A&M University System, who will bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Regents. Crescencio Davila is a student at Texas A&M University San Antonio and is a former president of the Student Government Association, also a former member of the Chancellor's Student Advisory Board, Executive Committee, and former president of the Delta Beta chapter of the Delta Mu Delta fraternity. Currently serving on the President's Student Advisory Council at his university, he is a past director of the United Latin Ministries and past youth leader for the Iglesia Fuente de Agua Viva. Mr. Davila received a Bachelor of Business Administration degree from Texas A&M University Kingsville and is currently pursuing a Master of Business Administration degree from Texas A&M University San Antonio. Mr. Davila was appointed as Student Regent by Governor Rick Perry. Please help me welcome Mr. Crescencio Davila.
Thank you, President Jones. President Jones, Mrs. Cloninger, distinguished guests, friends and family of today's graduates, members of Texas A&M University class of 2011, it is my great honor today to join you and bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University System. Today, more than 1,100 graduates will receive a degree from Texas A&M University Commerce, the 5th oldest state university in Texas. What began in 1889 as East Texas Normal College has grown into a world-renowned university. A degree from A&M Commerce is something of which to be proud, and we are very proud of all of you who have accomplished. Today, you join the Texas A&M University System family with over 11 universities across the state serving more than 125,000 students. The A&M system has a breadth and influence matched by few institutions of higher education anywhere in the world. Our highest hopes reside with you, our greatest expectations. And now, by the authority of the Texas A&M University System Board of Regents, it is my sincere pleasure to authorize President Jones to confer the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations. I wish you great success and happiness.
Thank you, Regent Davila. Today is a special event in another way because we will be conferring an honorary doctoral degree. The most prestigious recognition that a university can award to an individual is the honorary doctoral degree. Those selected are individuals of national or international stature who have made extraordinary contributions in the fields of public affairs, humanities, the arts, the sciences, education, business, philanthropy, and more broadly, service to humanity. Today, we have the distinct pleasure of recognizing the many accomplishments and contributions of Ms. Kathy Cloninger by awarding her an honorary Doctor of Letters degree. Kathy Cloninger is an accomplished businesswoman, a former Girl Scout, and an alumna of this university. She is an advisor to our nation's top leaders and is frequently called upon to offer advice and wisdom on issues affecting young women. A native of Dallas, Kathy's story mirrors that of many of our students today. As a first-generation college student, attending college after high school was intimidating. However, thanks to her hard work and tenacity, she eventually worked her way through school and graduated with a master's degree in counseling and business management from Texas A&M University Commerce. Today, Kathy serves as Chief Executive Officer of Girl Scouts of the USA, based in New York City. Her service in Girl Scouting has spanned more than 2 decades, which includes appointments with councils in Tennessee, Texas, and Colorado. She also has experience as a national management consultant and has served on and led groundbreaking task groups impacting the lives of young girls and young women. As the leader of 2.8 million Girl Scouts throughout the country, Kathy strives to carry out the organization's mission of training world changers by inspiring young women to greatness. Kathy has led the charge as Girl Scouts of the USA has pursued new girl-centered programming in science, technology, business, and financial literacy, health and safety, and outdoor and environmental awareness. Kathy also takes an active role in promoting leadership development for girls in their communities. She serves as chair of the National Collaboration for Youth, as secretary of the Board of Directors of the National Assembly of Human Services, as well as service on the national boards of American Humanics and the National Council for Research on Women, and also on advisory boards for America's Promise and the independent sector. Kathy also serves on the executive committee of Leadership 18, a national group of CEOs from nonprofits throughout the country who collectively work on the challenges facing the nation, including education, poverty, and health issues. A founder of Tennessee's Association of Nonprofit Executives, Kathy has received numerous awards, including Nonprofit CEO of the Year 2000 from the Center for Nonprofit Management. In May of 2010, she was named one of the 21 leaders for the 21st century by Women's E-News. We are honored to have so many of Ms. Cloninger's friends and family members with us today, and we offer a warm welcome to you all. Kathy is being honored today for her dedication to innovation and her devotion and passion to serving others. We are honored to have her with us today and to now recognize her as a part of the history of Texas A&M University Commerce. Ms. Cloninger, will you join me at the podium? Kathy Cloninger, it is indeed my privilege to honor you today and to present to you an honorary doctoral degree. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents and the Chancellor of the Texas A&M University System, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctorate of Letters with all of the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. I would now like to call upon Provost Lemansky to hood Dr. Cloninger.
Okay, so it's a good thing you don't have to be tall to get a doctorate. Thank you for the gracious introduction, and thank you for this incredible honor. I really want to thank President Dan Jones and Provost Lemansky for this great honor. And I want to recognize Crescencio Davila, your fellow student whom Governor Perry appointed to represent you on the Board of Regents. Crescencio, will you please tell the Board of Regents how completely awestruck I am, and that when I was a girl in my mother's Girl Scout troop in Dallas, Texas, I never thought that anybody would ever call me doctor. It is, oh, wow. So I'm as excited as you are to be here today. To the university administration, the faculty, Dean Mangus, and the College of Education and Human Services, which happens to be the college where I got my master's degree. Congratulations to the class of 2011. It is well deserved. Congratulations. Thank you so much for what I call a Heart of Texas welcome. You heard from President Jones that I am a Texan, and it feels great to be home. Even though New York City has been a blast to live in, it is not the same as Texas, and this is really the place to be. So to wear the cap and gown with you today, especially at my alma mater, and to be invited to speak to you is really a very strange feeling for me. When I walked this campus as a student, I never thought that someday I would address the student body as CEO of a billion-dollar company headquartered in New York City that every year shapes the lives of millions of tomorrow's leaders. In fact, if you had asked me back then, I would have told you that earning my master's degree here at A&M was the biggest goal in my life. But oh, what a journey it has been for me these past 30 years. And I've come today to share a piece of knowledge. It is simply this. You are each going to go from this moment and this place out into a mysterious and amazing adventure. No one will know exactly what that adventure will hold for you. But one thing that I can promise each of you, you may think that you've just finished learning, but in fact, you have just begun to learn. And for the rest of your life, you're going to be learning continuously. So right now, with your head still full of those final exams and those thesis papers and all of that studying, you may be saying, oh, continuous learning? She must be crazy. I mean, if I want to know something, can't I just go and Google it? Well, absolutely, yes, you can. Google is an amazing part of our continuous learning in this country, but there's more to it than that. And I'd like to share a personal story to illustrate. You heard that I'm a first-generation college graduate in my family. And when I was finishing high school, my high school counselor said, well, don't worry so much about college. Go to a good secretarial school. So I did. But my heart wasn't in it. And here's a powerful lesson about continuous learning. You always learn best when you follow your heart. And so I dropped out of secretarial school, and I took a job waiting tables at a folk music club, a coffee house in Dallas. So you may be saying, well, that sounds like a real trailblazing way to start a career, waiting tables at a coffee house. But I'll tell you, that little Rubaiyat coffee house in Dallas, where I spent 5 wonderful years hearing great music, meeting wild and adventurous musicians who came through town to play, and I happened to be married to one of them 30 years ago. I was a groupie watching him sing, and look at us now, sweetheart. Their creativity and their sense of freedom thrilled me and taught me about following my heart. So meanwhile, while I was waiting tables, I decided to take a few community college courses because I was really just curious about stuff. So I signed up for a couple of courses, and then I ended up taking a couple of more courses. And finally, one of the professors at El Centro College in Dallas said, you know, Kathy, why don't you get a degree? And I said, well, I guess I can. So I did. I enrolled at the University of Texas Health Science Center, and 6 years after graduating from high school, I did get that bachelor's degree. One of the things that I will never forget about that time was that the learning was its own reward. The degree just happened to be icing on the cake. After I got my degree, I took a series of jobs. In fact, I had 5 jobs in the first 7 years after getting my degree. I worked for Job Corps and the YW and the Singer Company, and I was just drawn to jobs where I could help people and feel that I could make a difference in the world. So I also enrolled here at East Texas, called East Texas at the time, at Texas A&M Commerce, to enroll in a Master's in Guidance program. In the whole time that I was studying for my master's here, I was working full-time and always learning on the job. After I entered my career with Girl Scouts, my learning continued every day. Running Girl Scout councils in Colorado and Texas and in Tennessee was a huge opportunity to apply learning every single day. And in fact, hardly a day has gone by in the last 30 years that I haven't read a book on management or read the Chronicle of Philanthropy or some other cutting-edge publication that told me how to get the most out of my life. And so I'm here today to tell you that learning is not an exhausting thing. It is continuously exhilarating, and in fact, it's been the most fun part of my life. Every day, the world opens up to me more. I just finished reading the latest Jim Collins book. I don't know if you're a fan of Jim Collins, who I think is one of the best management thinkers in today's time. He wrote a new book called How the Mighty Fall, and he did a study about leaders who make mistakes and go the wrong way. And he says that companies fail when leaders stop craving to learn. Truly great leaders maintain a learning curve as steep as when they first began their careers. So here I am, a blue-collar Dallas girl who became CEO of the most powerful and largest organization for girls in the world. And I chalk up my adventure to a constant inquisitiveness, a hunger to know what makes the world tick, a sharp desire to do a little better every day, the things that college prepared me to do, to think, to imagine, and to search for new ways to make our world a better place. So I'm telling you this story because I think a lot of you have probably come down a path very similar to mine. Many of you may be the first in your family to graduate from college. It has already meant a lot to you to take this enormous step and to succeed at getting your degree. But you've already been taking huge steps for at least a couple of decades. You learned to speak your native tongue with a 2-year-old brain and no textbook. Your brain is a powerful machine. Here at A&M, you have fine-tuned that learning ability. You have focused, you have set goals and achieved them, you have started projects and finished them. You are already a mover and shaker. Your time has been a crash course in getting your brain operating at peak power, and you are in the best shape now than you've ever been for the next steps. And your parents, I'm sure, have a great appreciation for where you are today, and they have been behind you since you were babies. And I want to take a moment now to stop and, again, congratulations to the parents and the families of the class of 2011. We owe you a lot. Go parents. And I'm proud to have today with me my own father, Bill Cloninger, watching his daughter get a doctorate. Daddy, did you ever think? Continuous learning is definitely more than reading books and studying classes and all of that. In fact, I think that I have learned my most important life lessons from my family, and especially from my father. And I continue to learn from the younger generation, my nieces and great-nieces. We're a family of girls. Girl Scouts was in my destiny, Daddy. There's too many girls. My niece and my great-nieces are here today. Partly to see what's possible for girls to achieve and what their future might look like. So to all of you, I'm so proud to have you with me today. So speaking of what's possible for girls to achieve, let me just share quickly the 3 keys to leadership that we have developed in Girl Scouts. And millions of girls all over the country are learning this model, and I think it applies directly to your own continuous journey that you're about to take. First, discover your own powerful self. Get to know your strengths. Gain confidence and be courageous. Second, connect with others. Embrace diversity. Be kind and caring, and appreciate what others can bring to you. And third, take action to make this world a better place. Give as much to your community as you want it to give to you. It is how you use your skills and talents to improve your neighborhood, your nation, and the world that will make you a great leader. We know for a proven fact that this has worked for Girl Scouting. 80% of women in the U.S. Congress were former Girl Scouts. 80% of our top business leaders in this country were former Girl Scouts. And 100% of NASA engineers or NASA astronauts are former Girl Scouts. That's a pretty powerful track record. So thank you, Girl Scouts. You must have been one. So if what I'm telling you about the Girl Scout program sounds a little familiar, it is because here at A&M, your own alma mater's mission is this: provide personal education for a diverse community of lifelong learners. Discover knowledge for leadership and service in an interconnected and dynamic world. What your university has done for you, and what I'm challenging you to aspire to, and what Girl Scouting is challenging millions of girls to every day, boils down to this: at this very instant, you are on the cusp of possibility. You have all the tools you need. Your brain is well-oiled and it's humming. The door to possibility is wide open. The world awaits you. And if you ever think that you may be too insignificant to make a meaningful dent, then remember the words of one of the most brilliant scientists and remarkable women who ever lived, and that is Margaret Mead, who said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful people can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." So thank you so much for the honor of this and for allowing me to spend your graduation with you and my doctorate degree. And congratulations to the class of 2011. Yay!
I would like to express our collective appreciation to Dr. Cloninger for taking time out of her busy schedule and being with us here today. Her comments have helped make this occasion even more special for our graduates and their families and friends attending this ceremony. As an expression of our gratitude for joining us today, I would like to present you, Dr. Cloninger, with this gift as a small token of our appreciation. Our graduating class today includes some students who merit special recognition. First, our students graduating with honors through the University Honors College. These students have completed 30 hours of honors credit, culminating in the preparation and defense of an honors thesis. At this time, I would like to recognize these students. Please stand so that all of us may recognize you, our Honors College graduates. Congratulations. We also wish to recognize students graduating with academic distinction. The three levels of distinction are summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. The level of attainment is determined by the student's grade point average. The names of these students and the levels of distinction are noted appropriately in your commencement program. Medallions noting the level of distinction are worn today by these outstanding students. Would these graduates please rise so that we may recognize you at this time? Congratulations to all of you. We are especially honored that so many family, friends, and special guests can be with us today to help us celebrate our pride in our graduates. Many of you I know will want a permanent record of this event. For safety reasons and as a courtesy to those around you, we ask that you refrain from leaving your seats during the ceremony to take pictures. A professional photographer will be on hand here at the front and will photograph the conferring of each graduate's degree. At this time, I would like to call Dr. Brent Mangus, Dean of the College of Education and Human Services, to the podium for the presentation of degree candidates from that college. Dr. Mangus.
Candidates for degrees in the College of Education and Human Services, please rise. Mr. President, These candidates have met all the requirements for graduation from Texas A&M University Commerce, and on behalf of the faculty in the College of Education and Human Services, I recommend their degrees be conferred.
And now, by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, the Board of Regents, and the Chancellor of the Texas A&M University System, I hereby confer upon you the particular degree to which you are entitled, with all of the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Candidates, please proceed to the stage to receive your degree from President Jones.
Taylor Katrina Kabler, cum laude, with high honors. The fourragère will be presented by Dr. Sandy Kimbrough. Liwana Felicia Hobbs, magna cum laude, with high honors. The fourragère will be presented by Dr. Tom Falconberry. Lindsay Lauer, magna cum laude, with honors. The fourragère will be presented by Dr. Tom Falconberry. Pamela Potts, summa cum laude, with highest honors. The fourragère will be presented by Dr. Susan Sabo. Amanda Ryan Stevens, cum laude, with high honors. The fourragère will be presented by Dr. Benton Pierce. George Herman Swindell IV, cum laude, with honors. The fourragère will be presented by Dr. Tracy Henley. Teresa Atkins, summa cum laude. Ginger English, summa cum laude. Michelle Gonzalez, summa cum laude. Christy Harder, summa cum laude. Ashley Martinez, summa cum laude. Janine Morrison, summa cum laude. Kathy Vu, summa cum laude. Jennifer Walker, summa cum laude. Christy Baggett, magna cum laude. Kelly Baker, magna cum laude. Ashley Caldwell, magna cum laude. Maishani Crook, magna cum laude. Britt Earnhardt, magna cum laude. Kelly Fields, magna cum laude. Katie Hawkins, magna cum laude. Heather Hillis, magna cum laude. Felicity Houghton, magna cum laude. Laura Lynch, magna cum laude. James Ruthart, magna cum laude. Ruby Sigleski, magna cum laude. Vicky Slayton, magna cum laude. William Smith, magna cum laude. Amy Westfall, magna cum laude. Brandon Womack, magna cum laude. Kimberly Wood, magna cum laude. Gayla Baker, cum laude. Lauren Bennett, cum laude. Mary Jane Clark, cum laude. Kristen Copeland, cum laude. Kristen Udi, cum laude. Angie Freeman, cum laude. Yolanda Gomez, cum laude. Amanda Gorsuch, cum laude. Jennifer Grant, cum laude. Jennifer Holman, cum laude. Sondria Jackson, cum laude. Kristen Janes, cum laude. Sharon King, cum laude. Teresa Malouf, cum laude. Sarah Melton, cum laude. Amanda Mitchum, cum laude. Brittany Moreland, cum laude. Dana Morris, cum laude. Brenda Niblett, cum laude. Caitlin Powell, cum laude. Nancy Quinones, cum laude. Ashley Ramsey, cum laude. Lindsay Richardson, cum laude. Jonna Rose, cum laude. Kelly Ross, cum laude. Anna Serrano, cum laude. Christina Cifuentes, cum laude. Tenaria Simmons, cum laude. Emma Smith, cum laude. Sarah St. John, cum laude. Lorraine Stovall, cum laude. Brittany Tigert, cum laude. Carmelia Vaughn, cum laude. Tanya Wood, cum laude. Stephanie Adams. Anna Ackard. Amy Akerhelm. Nellie Amato. Shantricia Anderson. Lena Marissa Andrade. Sade Bailey. Elizabeth K. Baker. Emily Erin Bates. Megan Baxter. Laura Beavers. Kristen Alexis Bedevian.
Same middle name.
Trabria Denise Benjamin. Irvi Bott. Courtney Ann Bishop. Jack Ramsey Bogard. Lauren Michelle Boo. Colette Borja. Kevin Drew Brooks. Judy K. Bird. Louis D. Capra. Kristen Case Graham. Christina Castillo. Amy Denise Chapman. Roderick G. Clark. Courtney Clayton. Jake Cockrum. Kayla Monique Cook. Marie Gall Corley. Alicia Ann Kauser. Sini Kamisa Crenshaw. Gerardo de la Fuente. Laura Rochelle Dial. Lori B. Drain. Aramelia Iregbu. Daniel Corey Duncan. Tabitha Dupree. Kendra Duty. Megan Joy Ekstrom. Shannon Elder. Catherine Honnell M. Rachel Esch. Charles Weston Evans. Tanya Elise Evans. Ashley Fennell. Anna Flores. Taylor Lee Four. Sarah Elizabeth Frazier.
All right.
Jennifer Frisbee. Leslie Ann Garcia. Noelle Elise Garcia. Amanda Lynn Garriga. Callie Lane Glover. Nicole Glowicki. Karen Sue Godby.
Wait.
Nikita Gonzalez. Lauren Denise Graham. Jessica Grice. Shauna Grubbs. Jacqueline Elizabeth Gutierrez. Farah Sultana Habib. Kim Hales. Charlotte Marie Harper. Angela Nicole Harrison. Kishore Nicole Hawkins. Kishan Nicole Hawkins. Jamie Diane Hayes. Catherine Elizabeth Heron. Darla Denise Heath. Katie Lou Helm. Nikki Henderson. Anna Lynn Hicks. Lucas Hill. Lacey Jade Holland.
Do you like Sandra or Sandra?
Sandra Holly. Summer Hollis. Megan Elizabeth Hubbard. Derek Hubert Sr. Yolanda Hudson. Markeith L. Humphrey. Holly Hurley. Marsha Yvonne Jackson. Corrigan Davon Jeter. Brittany Alicia Johnson. Lori Michelle Johnson. Valencia Johnson. Hunter Ray Jones. Ryan Nicole Jones. Josh Jordan. Carrie Kirkham. Terry Ann Lane. Audra Lynn Latimer. Aaron Joseph Limerick. The diploma will be presented by his mother, Dr. Patricia Kittle Limerick, Adjunct Professor, the Department of Curriculum and Instruction. Leticia Lopez. Justin Lane Lucas. Kelly Lee Lundgren. Hillary Leidick. Amin Manas. Latasha Monique Marshall. Sloan Elizabeth Martin. Heather Massey. Madeline Mathis. Nikael Mathis. Lenora Matthews. Stacy Matthews. Tiffany Michelle Maxfield. Jessica McMinn. Maria Dolores Mendez. Estela Mendoza. Rachel Miller. Erica Lynn Millerin. Michael Tyrone Mitchell. Mark Musser. Jana Michelle Nahara. Ashley Marie Navarro. Christine Nelson. Marcia Lynn Northcutt. Jose O'Quinn. Tara Monet Osley. Ashley Pena. Mayrin Hernandez Pena. Heather Perez. Katie Phillips. Lauren Raquel Pierce. Cora Michelle Payette. Brittany Jo Raper.
Wait, right there.
Heather Renee Reagan. Shatavia Reeves. Veronica Resendez. Janelle Marie Richard. Natalie Anjou Richards. Katie Riggs. Christy Riley. Claudia Rivera. Michael Robinson II. Maria Rodriguez. Joshua Rutledge. Kara Saldania. Maritza Saldania. Valentin Salinas. Maribel Sanchez. Lisa Michelle Sandman. Holly Ann Santana. Juliana Michelle Scott. Ashley Silky. Megan Nicole Shackelford. Colby Smith. Lindsay Deanne Smith. Richard Russell Smith. Jamal Damon Spencer. Tamara Stanley. Daniel Stantz. Brick Steed.
Congratulations.
Galen T. Steele III. Chantel Stevenson. Alexandra Michelle Strauss. Tiffany K. Strawn. Kimberly Marie Studley. Shertina Reyna Sullivan. Kara Solsar. April Teague. Michelle Elizabeth Tolbert. Sarah Michelle Toomey. Jeannie Uni. Kelly L. Verrett. Danielle Inez. Brandy Camille Wicks. Blake Holmes Winslow. Whitney Woodard. Carmen Michelle Woodson. Ashley Morgan Rayford. Candy Wright. Michelle Wright.
Zarconi.
Valerie Zarconi.
Once again, congratulations to all of our graduates and all of the friends and family. The heart of a great university is the faculty and professional staff who give it life. Our processional today includes many of the administration, faculty, and staff of the university. I invite them to stand now and be recognized for their efforts in making today such a special occasion. And please note that the members of the platform party are listed in your commencement program. Faculty and staff. Of special importance to the vitality of a great university are its alumni, especially those individuals who celebrate the pursuit of excellence through their lifelong loyalty to their alma mater. Mr. Dwight York, President of the Texas A&M University Commerce Alumni Association Board of Directors, is such an individual. Dwight is Senior Vice President of Bank of America and received a BS in 1976 in Economics and Agriculture and an MBA in 1995. Mr. York, I invite you to bring greetings to these, our newest alumni of Texas A&M University Commerce, on behalf of their Alumni Association.
Thank you, President Jones. Families, friends, and graduates, on behalf of our alumni, the Alumni Association, the Board of Directors and the staff of the Alumni Association, I bring congratulations to our newest graduates. For those of us who sat where you sat today, we know this is an important day for you and your families. Today is the end of a journey for you that will have a tremendous impact on the quality of your lives. From this day forward, you are forever a part of Texas A&M University Commerce and the Texas A&M University system. As you end this journey and begin a new chapter in your lives, it is our desire that you always remember fondly your days as a student and become aligned for life in support of the university. A university's strength comes not only from its current students, staff, and faculty, but from its alumni and friends. To keep this strength growing, we encourage you to stay connected to the university through your departments, the alumni office, and your fellow graduates. You're now part of over 100,000 individuals who've received degrees from this institution in its over 120-year history. By graduating today, you've changed your future, your family's future, and your descendants' future. After the ceremony is concluded, we invite you and your guests to enjoy refreshments as a tent that's set up across the way in front of the building. Before I conclude my remarks, I'd like to say congratulations to a couple of students. Taylor Four, former student government president. Congratulations, Taylor. Amanda Gorsuch, congratulations on your diploma and your upcoming marriage to Robert Brown, class of 2009. And to our student athletes who are identified, you'll see the sashes on them. Thank you for what you did while you're on campus. We appreciate the way you represented our university. In closing, we wish you continued success as you go forward. Thank you for choosing Texas A&M University Commerce as your university, and again, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. York, and thank you to all of the alumni who have given so much to this, their university. Again, on behalf of the faculty and staff, I would like to offer my sincere congratulations to each of you. Please join me in recognition of the Texas A&M Commerce ceremonial brass who provided the music for today's occasion. The brass ensemble will accompany us as we sing the alma mater, led by Dr. Chris White, head of the Department of Music. The words are printed on the back of the program and also inside of the graduate's diploma covers. At the conclusion of the alma mater, we ask that you remain standing until the recessional has exited the facility. We ask the graduates and faculty to continue the recessional march until you reach the doors. Thank you for joining us today. Dr. White.
Please rise for the alma mater. Let our voices loudly ringing echo far and near. Songs of praise thy children singing to thy memory dear. Alma mater, alma mater, loud her praises be. Hail to thee, our alma mater, hail, all hail to thee.